Well, there it is, folks. As if Stadia wasn't already going to get some huge titles in the coming months, we just got word of a big game coming to Stadia. Not only that, but it is coming as a next-gen title, and it's not far off from release. Not only that, but Stadia is looking to get a slew of new racing titles as well. So this video is going to be all about new games coming to Stadia. As always, if you're new, subscribe as I cover all Stadia and cloud gaming news, as well as do live streams and playthroughs of new Stadia games. So let's start this off with the biggest news of the day, and that is that FIFA 22 has been announced for Stadia, and it's already up for pre-order on the Stadia store. But there's a catch to this year's version. It's coming with the all-new hyper motion technology. This is an advanced motion capture method using powerful machine learning algorithms to capture high-quality real human movement. This is only available via next-gen consoles and Stadia. Not even PC players are getting this technology in this game. That's because most PC gamers don't have the power to run something like this. So this is pretty huge for Stadia, especially for those who've been unable to get next-gen systems. Stadia now leaves this to be a very cheap way to grab a next-gen version of FIFA 22, and the game is set to release on October 1st, though for some reason on the Stadia store it says September 26th, so I do wonder if there's some sort of early access love if you get the Ultimate Edition pre-ordered on the Stadia store. Now, if there's one EA game that I was really hoping for a sequel on, it was definitely FIFA, and it's not because I'm a football fan. The game's undoubtedly huge and popular, and the fact that it's coming as a next-gen title and version means this game has potential this year to really showcase what Stadia can do to new people and new fans. Again, this Stadia version will be accessible through multiple ways of playing it, through mobile, PCs, now TVs without hardware. This will be a showcase of what Stadia can do here pretty soon. Now, as for the elephant in the room, and there isn't a little bit of an elephant here, is that for those who are hoping for more FIFA games, well, this is the fifth and final EA game. If you guys are new to Stadia, we had heard back in 2020 from Stadia themselves that they had a deal in place for 5 EA games. FIFA 22 now marks that fifth and final one. We also got Madden 21, FIFA 21, and Star Wars, and now we also got confirmation recently that Madden 22 is coming to Stadia. So that means for those who are hoping for the new Battlefield 2042, I think we are now out of luck. And let me tell you guys, nobody is more disappointed at that than me, as I'm not actually a Call of Duty guy at all, but I am a huge Battlefield fan, and I have played all the ones that have released the last 10 years extensively. So my last thoughts on this is that I hope that Stadia is listening here when I say, and I speak, I think collectively for this community on this, we really want to see future EA games past this year. We want to see Battlefield. All these games are huge for us, but at the same time, I want to say that I am grateful to see FIFA 22 and Madden 22, but make a deal with EA and let us get EA Play on Stadia, as I think the majority of us would love to see that. This isn't to take away from this awesome FIFA news though, as I'm personally, as bad as I am at this game, I'm personally very excited for this one, and this will mark one of the biggest releases for Stadia this year, especially since it is a full-blown next-gen title. With that, the final news here in this video, and this is actually slightly old, as this surfaced over a week ago but was brought to my attention from a watcher of this channel, so shout out to James. But a recent investor presentation for Motorsport Games revealed that Stadia is set to get new racing titles. Now, I fully admit I'm unfamiliar with these games, but I know a lot of people know about the NASCAR Heat titles, and this is the same publisher. Now, these look like they might be new games, which is why maybe I'm unfamiliar with them, but someone can correct me in the comments. Now, a direct quote from Motorsport Games says, in 2021, we plan to introduce our next generation NASCAR console game. This new game has been internally built up from the ground up with the new proprietary racing focused MSG engine that will utilize Unreal's Engine game engine, and this is for that new NASCAR NXT, which is an upcoming game simulating the 2021 NASCAR season. This will be the first installment of the new series, which changes the game engine, the physics, artificial intelligence, and many other game components, so it almost sounds like it's taking the place of NASCAR Heat, but I'm not 100% sure. There's no trailer or gameplay just yet for this new game, and I have to say the only bad thing about this announcement here is that according to this same presentation, it says that the target launch is the back half of Q3 2021 and that PlayStation, Xbox, and PC will be getting it, but no mention there of Stadia, so this might be one that we'll see at a later date. Of course, the other two versions here are the 24 Le Mans and the BTCC, so maybe 3 games in total are coming at some point. Not 100% sure, but either way, if you're a racing fan, it looks like you might have some stuff to look forward to here in the future. With all that though, guys, let me know in the comments if you guys are hyped for any of the games we talked about today. Definitely give me your thoughts on FIFA 22 Next Gen, EA's 5th and final game, and the new racing titles. As always, guys, like the video for that YouTube algorithm and subscribe if you're new. I'm Sunny, and I'll see you guys in the clouds.